I think this is okay. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Let me make sure that we're live over here. Okay.
Live with Jordan.
That's the last person.
Okay.
I don't need a thumbnail. I'm just going to start. Boom. All right. This is good.
Hey, I'm taped.
We're hearing it. We're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Chrissie Mayr Podcast. We are on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, and SoundCloud. And if you're listening to us on iTunes, go ahead and leave a 5-star review, won't you please? I appreciate all the reviews that you guys have left so far. Quick shout out to a couple of my stand-up dates that are coming up. I'm going to be in the Jersey Shore, the Point Pleasant, New Jersey area. I think next week or so, July 17th, Comedians of the Compound will be at Uncle Vinny's, and then July 20th, I'll be at Jinx on the Boardwalk, and then in August, I'll be in New Orleans, August 13th and 14th in New Orleans, and then in September 10th and 11th, I'll be back in Vegas for Comedians of the Compound, and then
somebody's busy.
So busy, and then I'll be in Dallas, Texas, September 17th and 18th. I'll be at Hyenas in Dallas. So for tickets and details, go to my website, ChrissieMayr.com. All right, enough of that. I'm so excited to have this guest on today. I'm really excited that she is here in person with me. She's kind of a legend. We are filming this. We're recording this from the famous Villa Roma Resort. I was about to say resort and casino, resort and conference center. No, but it's a pretty legendary resort up here.
Sing the Villa Roma song.
And I don't even know the Villa Roma song. We're up here near the Catskills. I'm here with Katrina Love. She is a famous, legendary performer here at Villa Roma. Thank you for coming up, Katrina. It is pouring outside. I was like,
thundering and lightning.
I was like, both of our whole faces are gonna wash away. It just like it was a torrential pouring. But thank you for coming here. And yeah, you have been performing. You were saying before we started recording that you've been performing here for 40 years, more than that?
More than 40 years, yes. More than 40 years.
Wow. How did you get into singing? So like, yeah, explain to the viewers like what you do here. You're basically like a one-man band. You're like, you provide all this entertainment for up here at Villa Roma. You're always in the pool, like every day you're singing in the pool, you're like hyping people up, you're having fun with kids and the adults. But yeah, I guess talk about like how you came to work here and how you got your start.
I started singing when I was little, 5 years old in the church. I wanted to be a gospel singer because I wanted to touch people with gospel. Then I turned, I got in my first band. Well, I had bands all around Boston. We'll skip that. The first band I had was...
You from Boston?
Yes, I'm from Boston. From the first band I had is John Parker. And I was with him for a long time. And then he gave me a band because every time I sang, I took over the front. And people were asking me, was it my band? So he recognized this. So he gave me my own band called Seduction. And next thing I know, we were playing here at the Chariot Lounge. Johnny Green and the Green Men. He did a theme called Batman. I don't know if people remember Johnny Green, but it was up in the Chariot Lounge and in the old club. I mean, in the old building. I miss the old building.
Because there was a big fire here. Like how many years ago?
Oh, Jesus. Don't ask me. I'm not good with that kind of time.
Maybe like 10, 15 years ago.
It might have been. Time is going by fast.
Less than that, maybe. I don't know, because I'm not like a Villa Roma lifer. I just started coming here like a couple of years ago.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, it's so fun, Katrina. I love you.
Thank you.
So you started. Okay, so it was this guy who basically gave you your start here.
Yes, and the agent booked me in here. So. And
where else had you been working before you started here?
When I had my own band, Seduction, I played in Japan, Vegas.
Wow.
We did Vegas and we did Japan every year for 3 months. Then I got with Synergy, and I've been with Synergy almost 30 years now. Andy. He's the one at the pool on the keyboard.
Oh yeah, he's your DJ guy.
And we traveled and we played a lot of places, a lot of casinos and stuff. And we had a nice time playing together as a band. We played here with the whole band and stuff. Then it just got down to me and Andy, and this is what you see. And I'm happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, so
I really am. I love this place.
So you went from performing like kind of in the loungy area, like inside the main building. So when did you start singing in the pool?
I always sang in the pool.
Is your idea?
Yeah. I always sang in the pool. And then they would have the Idol on Tuesday. And then
Villa Roma's Got Talent?
It was called Villa Roma's Idol.
Okay.
It was the Idol. And I was judging for a long time. For years, I would always judge. I was the nice one, you know. So anyway, they changed it to Villa Roma's Got Talent. And I didn't judge anymore. But I do go down and I support and I see who's singing. So I can party with them in the pool. But anyway, it's beautiful. And then I started. It was 14 and up, the age. So I had to start something for the kids at the pool. Katrina Love's Kids Idol.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow is Katrina Love's Kids Idol.
Oh, that's nice.
And I give out 5 prizes to each one who sings right off the bat. And then I have secret judges, and they pick maybe 3-4 winners. And then I have extra prize. And that, believe me, they sing their heart out for this 6th prize. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So
and
it's nice
that
you want to include like the younger kids that aren't old enough to really participate. And you were saying before we started recording that you have formed like such amazing bonds with these families that come up every year.
Yes.
And you're saying you lose track. You're like, I meet them as kids, then they get older, then they have kids.
And then their kids have kids, and 3rd generation. I'm telling you, I just met a little newborn at the pool, and his name Frankie, and it's another one.
They're all named Frankie here.
I tried to remember the other one's name. I just saw them. They're so little, and those are like the 4th generation. These kids that are having this, I tell you, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm spoiling their kids. The kids of the kids that grew up with me, and they're telling me. I was sitting in the pool the other day. A 40-year-old guy. He said, "Trina, I used to follow you around this pool and sing with you and stuff." And he was holding his son.
Wow.
He was holding his son, and then I met another lady, and she has her daughter, and she got a daughter, and so I'm working on her kids. So every time I meet somebody, it just stays with me.
And you look amazing. Like you're like, do you want to say how old you are? I mean,
yeah,
you look
can
incredible.
tell them. I don't lie about my age.
You're like 60,
66.
66 years old. I don't know if you guys can tell. Anyone who's met Katrina, you maybe look 45.
You're the best girl.
I'm not sure. Whatever you're doing, I need to start doing. Maybe I need to add more rainbows to my wardrobe.
I'm telling you, I am overwhelmed with happiness. I love playing here. When they cut me out here at Villa Roma, it broke my heart. Then they had petitions and stuff.
Talk a little bit more about that, because I remember this was something that I feel like must have shown you how much people here really love and adore you, because explain what had happened, because I know a lot of people came out and supported you because there was a little bit of like, I don't know, is it a payment issue or what happened?
This time it was a payment issue. They don't pay me, and I'll be home September. I go home, and I don't get paid until the next year. Like not this year, and last year. This was
last year that happened.
Yeah, and so I didn't get paid for to June.
Wow.
It's like,
so you waited from September to June,
but they were paying me in installment, 500 here, 500 there. I want my money. I do my job. I want my money. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So you were supposed to like when you leave the season in September, they're supposed to pay you money. The whole summer. Like
and
right
they
away.
have been doing that for a while, and I got behind in bills and my credit cards and stuff because I wasn't getting my money. So then I told Andy, I said, I don't think I'm going to go back to Villa Roma. But that was a lie, because I love the people. So I came back a couple more years, but I made a big fuss about it. You know, I said, I got to get paid now. And some of the people heard me. So I started telling them that I wasn't going to come back. My husband said, don't go back.
Yeah.
He said,
you have to stand up for yourself.
You got to get your money. He said, don't go. I said, but baby, I love everybody there. They're my family. He's like, you shouldn't go back. I said, I can't. I said, what I'm going to do is just try to fight and get it. So last year they did good. They paid me.
So it feels like it made a difference.
Yeah, it made a difference. But the people speak up for me. when they had cut me loose for like, oh God, I was only doing certain weeks. And people on Facebook were asking me what weeks you're going to be on. And I would name those weeks that I would be on. And other people calling like, how come you're not on our week? How come you? I've been on 10 weeks for everybody, you know, for years. And then they cut it down. Of course, these kids are going to miss me. They're like, they have to come here. I miss them. I tear with them. I cry with them. I have birthdays with them. Their families. I'm part of their family. I got gifts. I got letters that kids drew me from years. I still save them. I got one letter she wrote. She said she loved me and she did a rainbow thing on it. And it's tearing up because that's how old I keep everything.
Wow. Sentimental like that.
I love it.
I do too. I keep old cards. So, I mean, I remember I was seeing it because I'm in all these like Villa Roma Facebook groups. In just about every single one, people were talking about this. People were like, we can't fuck with Katrina. We got to get whatever's up. We got to make it right. She's like our lifeline. Like you give so much life. Like I feel like there's no
they give party. It back though.
Yeah.
I get it back.
Yeah.
You know, in folds. And that's what makes my heart is an overflow. I get it back. Just being me and being real with people. It's just,
you get the love back. She's gonna tear up. I
really do. I really do care about these people.
You're such a huge asset
when they were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just feel like there's so many things. Like, you know, you get to the pool, you're like, oh, there should be music on. And then there's nothing until you get there. And it's like, you know, do you feel like you get frustrated with what might be like simple things that they could do to improve?
Yeah, but I understand they're going through a little problems. You know, they have every place has problems, especially with COVID and stuff. Trying to get back on your feet.
Yeah.
So people were wearing T-shirts today saying "Make Villa Roma Great Again."
I saw that today.
So
yeah.
we're all supportive. So we're like, come on, Villa Roma, come on, you can do this. You know.
Yeah.
And we do miss certain things, but we understand. Understand. But I guess when you come up, you want more. They're like, don't you remember the watermelon? Don't you remember the hoop? Don't you remember?
Oh,
it's like things that are missing. I'm like, I remember them. Well, can't you get them back? I said they're working on it. You know,
so
I don't have anything bad to say about Villa Roma. They have me back, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm gonna be here until I can't sing no more.
Well, we love you.
I'll be on a scooter going around. Come on, say something.
Like just in an inner tube, like floating around
or something.
So over the 40-something years you've been here, like, can you remember like what is the craziest thing you've seen? Craziest thing that's happened here? Any like interesting, fun stories?
Well, week 32 is wild.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, they're wild, and they would pick me up and hang me up and take pictures, like, you know, all the guys that pick me up and stuff. That's wild. Nobody ever throws me in the pool.
Oh, that's good.
I have a mic. I've lost 3 mics in this pool.
And
all
it can't get wet,
all it did was touch the bottom of the pool, and they were gone.
Wow.
So this is my newest mic. I'm holding on to it like I got plastic on it.
And this thing can't get wet at all, even though you're in the pool.
Wet. No, and I'm not gonna lose this one. So I was doing a dance with the kids, and I hit the little girl in the head by accident, and the mic could have flew out of my hand, but I was holding it so tight. It's not going nowhere.
Oh, all right. We got a comment from Frank, super chat. Did Katrina ever have to save any lives while singing and dancing in the pools?
No, it was a little boy that I didn't really save his life. He just couldn't get his breath, and I just lifted him up, and he got his breath. He was almost at the edge of the pool anyway, so nothing really big.
So not legit. Save.
I watch all the kids. I watch the parents, and I talk to everybody, but the kids, I don't want anything to happen to the kids.
Yeah.
I lost 2 kids, and I don't want to. I just feel that way about. I care so much about these kids.
You mean like people you knew?
No, I lost my daughter when she was 7.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she got hit by a bus.
Wow.
And then I lost my son 3 years ago. He got shot.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was
That's hard.
It's hard, and then you know, when I sing with the kids here and stuff, I pray for everybody. I don't even think they know I'm praying for them. You know, because they're so cute. I said, I've heard, you know, just they're being raised right. When they come to me and say, remember me, they got the same face. I'm like, look at you, you're all grown up, you know. And then they used to be little. Those moments touch me. And I say that I had something to do with that. I raised you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like, I mean, what you went through was like unbearable loss, but I mean, it's all on the other side of it. Like, you are part of so many families' lives, and so many people love you and remember you year to year. And I think it's just shows what a great person you are, that, you know, just how many people came out for you when you were having trouble there.
You don't know it. You don't know half of it. It's like, I'm truly blessed. I really am. I say that and I mean it. I wake up and just thank God for letting me have another day. You know, thank God I feel good. I can still sing, you know, and I go out here and I get as much from them as that I give. You know, it's like when I talk to you, it's like I'm talking to you now. I'm in the pool, I'm singing. I can sing and talk to you and have a whole conversation and then come back in with the song.
And not miss a beat.
I've been doing it for so long, and it's just like, it's like natural. And then I love meeting everybody every year. Oh, it was good to see you. I haven't seen you. I love it. I love it.
Are you good at remembering names?
Yes. And that's what I don't understand. How do I do that?
Yeah. It
that
takes me
is
a while.
shocking to me. That is shocking to me. I'll be talking to somebody, then the name will come back. And I'm like, how do I don't even know how I do it. I don't know how. That was my New Year's resolution. Maybe because you care. When you care about people, you know, you remember their names, families.
Yeah, I'll try to remember like something about how they look, or I don't know. I'll just like try to make some kind of a rhyme. Yeah, usually something inappropriate, and then that's how I'll remember names.
It's just I look at them and what I when I'm singing, I'll call their name. Like Emily, she sang with me, and then it was Ava, she sang with me today, and then like they come back, I remember Ava, you know, and I remember them, you know, because they sang with me and they were around me. So then I remember their parents when I talk to them too. Emily's parent is Vanessa. So it's like, it's just, they just stay with me.
How do you figure out, like, because it's not something everybody can do, be entertaining for, it's like you're very entertaining for adults, but you're still like so kid friendly. And, and like, is that something you've learned over the years, or it's just like a natural talent you have? Like, not everybody knows how to like make kids laugh and engage them.
I wish I could show you a quick bit, but my quick story. We just moved into a new place, and our neighbor we moved from, Josh, he was on, they sent the video saying, I don't want him to leave. I'm never going to see him again. See, we're kid magnets, me and my husband. So we have to go by, we only moved 10 minutes away, but we go by and see Josh, you know, because he loves us. You know, I mean, they just take to us.
Josh, someone who goes here?
No, this is at home.
Okay.
My old neighbor.
Okay.
You know, and then I moved, and I'm just saying how kids attach to me.
Oh, okay.
I think because I'm real, and I talk to them. I don't talk down to them. I talk to them.
On their level.
And I'm really interested in what they got to say, you know, because kids tell the truth.
They do.
Yeah?
They do.
Oh, they've told me many times, you got something in your nose. I'm like, thank you. Nobody else would tell me. I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, I love kids. They're so honest.
They are, and they're so sweet. Like, they just, you forget sometimes. Yeah. Like, they'll just like come up, and it's usually like when we're walking a dog or something. Like, they'll just come up, and they're just so open and like honest.
Too. I'm very honest. I mean, I'm pretty honest, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. You know, sometimes I just don't say nothing, but I'm very honest, and I think people can read that.
What's your birthday? What are you?
March 21st, 1955. I'm an Aries. Ooh, right on the cusp.
Okay.
The Pisces, Aries is a harsh thing. Pisces is the softness. So I think mixed together.
But Aries have good leadership.
They're leaders. Yeah. They're leaders. Yeah. And I married a Scorpio.
Oh, I'm a Scorpio. Yay.
Oh my God.
What does your husband think of you working down here? It's like a lot of long days at the pool, a lot of
CL used to work with me. We went he did Japan. He was in my band. We did Japan together and Vegas together, and all the little clubs around town, not in Boston, but everywhere we traveled. And then I was in his band. He was doing summer things for the mayor in Boston. And I was singing with him before I went on the road. And then he came out on the road to help me out. because I was moving equipment and stuff. So he came out with my limousine. I had a limousine. So it was great. It was great. But CL, that's my rock.
Mm-hmm.
That's my rock. And he keeps me strong. You know, I am such a baby. Since I got older, I cry at everything at the drop of a hat because everything touches me and I feel for everybody. I wish I could solve everybody's problems.
But you feel a lot. And I think too, the older I get, the more I really do believe in prayer and believe and it's just your thoughts are so powerful.
And I don't want them to overtake me like they used to. They used to overtake me when I was seeing a psychiatrist. She said, you seem like you worry about everybody else. Who worries about you?
True.
And then I had to think about that, and all these people, they worry about me. They care about me. I got so many gifts. I got a beautiful towel today from the Smith family, a rainbow towel.
Wow.
I'm going to have it hanging up at the Idol tomorrow.
Do you get a lot of like rainbow gifts from people?
I have 3 towels at home that are beautiful. I got outfits in the room that I wear. A lot of things I wear are gifts that people bought me. I'm wearing tomorrow on the Idol. That's a gift from different weeks. I'm blessed.
Is your whole closet every day I see you? You're in a head to toe rainbow outfit.
I'm all rainbow. Let me tell you. And then Pride comes along,
right?
It's like, what's up?
That was my thing. Yeah,
they took my thing. And I'm not even gay. What's up with that?
I know it was like my thing.
I still wear my rainbow though, faithfully. I even do my nails rainbow.
When did the rainbow thing come about?
When I lost my daughter. I stopped when she was 7. I stopped singing for 3 years. One day I went out on the porch and it was the brightest rainbow I ever seen. And it was so pretty. And I just said, that's Nikki. She's talking to me. And I just been wearing rainbow, because that's the first time I smiled. 3 years.
Wow.
I stopped singing. And when I saw that rainbow, I started wearing rainbow. I got back singing again. I started traveling and here I am. It's like that rainbow changed my life. It brought me back, because it's hard when you lose a daughter. It's hard when you lose any kids. And it's just hard. And rainbow means that's my reason why I wear it. It makes me happy. And the bonus I get from it is that when people see me, they say it makes them happy.
Absolutely. Like it sounds so corny, but like you're literally a rainbow, like walking around.
I walked out of the house one day dressed because I paint everything rainbow, I buy it. So I walked out of the house dressed and CL says, you're not going out like that. I'm like, yeah. He said, you look like a rainbow threw up on you. So I go out anyway because I don't listen to him. I go down to the dollar store. First thing, 3 people. Oh, you just made my day. Strangers. You just made my day, So I go home and tell CL, I said, back at you.
Yeah. Every time
he says he doesn't like something, I don't listen to him. It's like, because he said, you overdo it. He bought me a jacket.
Oh.
It was a white jacket. And he wouldn't let me paint it. I said, it's mine. He said, you paint everything. I said, didn't you just give me this jacket? It sat in the closet for years.
Oh.
I just wanted to paint the
just a little rainbow. Not a big deal. Yeah, and look at your visor here.
Oh, yeah, I just painted that. It's not finished. It's not finished. Yeah.
I hear so many stories of what would you compare this to? Like, did you ever watch The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and how they would like every summer like go up to I don't know if it was a camp or like a family summer camp. That's what Villa Roma feels like to me. It's just like there used to be so many of these resorts like up here kind of in the Catskill area. Yeah. For all different people of all groups, whatever price ranges. This one, I guess, started as like a very Italian themed one. Yeah. Like they'll be like Italian flags everywhere. They have like Italian night or whatever, like Caesar's night. I don't even know like all the things.
I've been adopted. I'm half Italian now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm definitely half Italian now.
And I hear like just stories like because like my boyfriend came here, with his family, like basically grew up here, and he would say like, yeah, like him and his, teenage friends, everyone like hits on the staff, and like that's just like their goal is to like, hook up with whatever lifeguard or
Nice.
whatever. Like, were you getting a lot of that? A lot of just people like dads trying to like shoot their shot?
Oh, believe me, and it's so much fun. But you know what? Really, it's like I'm so friendly. The wives on the husband's birthday come sit on his lap, and I'll go right over and flop on his lap. And like, hey, they trust me. They trust me.
They trust you on their husband's lap.
They trust me. They're with their husbands because they know ain't nothing gonna happen. I love when they flirt. It's all playful. It's all playful. Yeah. It's just so. I love it here. I see when I start talking about it, there's so many people to talk about, so many memories. All I can say is it's just overwhelming, and I'm blessed.
It does feel like family.
That's how I add it up when I start talking, because I don't want to start rambling. I say, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
You can ramble. Yeah, that's what this is for.
I had a family buy me a plaque. Said I was the best.
Oh.
Yeah. Stephen said, oh,
that's
awesome.
Great.
Awesome. I got it on my wall still.
I'm sure you've seen people like at their drunkest too. Like I'm sure you've seen just a lot, like people dancing, like they'll fly up a drone usually at some point.
We had one last year, and he was flying up. I still haven't seen those photos yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all singing and dancing. He came out with his drone. That was nice.
Did you talk about where you worked before you came here? Yeah, you just kind of like gigs
just
here
traveling,
and there.
casinos, hotels.
Yeah,
traveling to Japan and stuff like that.
And now I feel like there are not a lot of, at least that I know of, not a lot of places like Villa Roma, because I know there's like Cove Haven, like the kind of older, what feel like that's adults only. Yeah, like
not playing the Poconos. Cove Haven, all those resorts.
You have or you have?
I played them. I'm not there. These are the ones I took over when I didn't have certain days at Villa Roma. Okay. I took over. I went to Ocean City.
Oh, Ocean City, Maryland.
People came down from Villa Roma and saw me in Ocean City.
Wow.
And they said they didn't go to Ocean City because I wasn't there. And they found me there. Oh, we partied right on the beach there in the Marriott. It was really nice. Yeah. Oh, God. So many, you're bringing them back. Ask the right questions. I like that. Okay, good. I like that.
So Poconos, but this feels like, I don't know of any ones that are still going that are like family oriented, although on the way up here, on the drive up, they have all these like I know that they're not called like Jewish camps, but they're like Jewish camps.
Yeah, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're Orthodox, Hasidic. I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are.
They all look.
Let's don't talk about them. We don't know what they are.
Their camps all look. It looks a little broken down just from what it looks like on the road. Maybe they need a makeover, but
they do take over Walmart. I tell you that.
They do take over Walmart. Yeah. So there's Cove Haven. There's also there's Kalahari and like the Great Wolf Lodge, which are kind of like the indoor swim parks. But I don't know if they have
Villa Roma. They got the means to be great again.
Yeah.
You know, if we just get past this hard time.
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there with them.
Yeah.
I feel it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And everything's going to go back the way it was. And everybody's going to be happy. I'm happy anyway because I see the people.
Oh, yeah.
But I do listen to their complaints and stuff. And I just tell them, hang in there. I'm still here. I'm still the same.
Yeah. Send those emails.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I know there was like a long line of waiting at the pool the last few days. I was just like, man, am I an alcoholic? I'm willing to wait 20 plus minutes for this drink. Like I am. And then looking back, this long line of people behind me and in front of me were like, man, we really must love drinking if we're willing to wait in line. Yeah, I felt bad. There was just the one, they're both new, the bartenders. And then I felt like me and the people next to me in line, we were like, any random adult could get back there and just start making drinks. Yeah. It's like we wanted to help out.
They are short-staffed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to get worse because it's going to get crowded. This is only the second week.
Wow.
Wait till it starts getting to week 29, 28.
What I keep hearing is that they're having a problem getting more staff because people are just going to collect unemployment and they'd rather just do that than work somewhere.
You know what? I haven't heard that here, but at my co-check job that I do in the winter, I used to cruise in the winter, and now I don't do that anymore. So I do co-check at the venue in Royale. It's called the Royale in Boston. My husband manages security there, and I heard that people don't want to come back to work because they're getting more from unemployment than they are when they go back to work, and that's happening at my husband's job too.
I kind of understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, they just need to make it more of an incentive,
Yeah,
I guess. So you were saying you used to work on the cruises, on the cruise boats?
I love cruise ships.
When was that? When did you do that? And which cruise
I've been cruising
boats?
for 17 years. I didn't cruise the last 3 years.
Oh, okay. So you do that every winter when you're not at Villa
when we're not
Roma.
at Villa Roma. I only cruise in the wintertime. This is my summer job, and cruising is the winter job.
So which cruise lines were you doing?
Anthem of the Seas was my last one out of New Jersey. I love the Anthem of the Seas. I love Royal Caribbean. I played a Carnival when I first started, and they were asking for, like, at midnight, the crowd was asking for songs like 50 Cent and stuff. And I had to make up a tape for them to play because I don't play too much of that kind of music. So when I get on Royal Caribbean at midnight, can you play the Supremes? Can you see? It's more my age group. Yeah. And oh God, I got so many. It's like Villa Roma.
Family. How do you figure out like what kind of what to put together for a cruise? Like, how does that work?
What you mean, songs?
Yeah, songs. And like, how does it work? Like, do you and we're back. Okay. Okay, Katrina, explain what it's like when you work on the cruises. Like, how do you put together a routine?
All my songs come from guests. Everything we do, we listen to the guests. You have to listen to your guests. It's for them. I sing for them, not for me. I don't stand up there and talk to just the band like some singers do. They're good. And I'm like, when you're going to look at me, they never look at the crowd. They talk amongst themselves. I've never been that kind of person. I sing songs where the people could sing along with me. And then when I hear that they ask for popular ones, I see the most popular ones. I learn those. My repertoire is based on my guests. It's based on the people. So all my songs are based on them. Some I can't sing because, like I said, I'm more of an entertainer, or at least that's what I thought. Every time I say that, my husband says, stop it. But your worst critic. I always got pushed in the front. I just wanted to be somebody's backup singer when I was coming up because I hit my harmonies was awesome.
Wow.
Now, I was very confident about my harmonies, but every time I got in a band, they pushed me out the front. I was always outshining somebody in the back. It's like, because, I'm an entertainer, and it was outshining everybody.
Yeah.
So they recognized that. So here I am.
You're just too good.
Yeah. Hey, I am what I am.
Yeah. What are most people like? What are your top? What are people? Do you find like when you're here at Villa Roma, people are like, play this? Do you get a lot of requests?
We do. And we know most of them. And then Andy does his little DJing thing and he plays a request. And I'm still on. I don't even take breaks anymore.
Wow.
When we're supposed to be on break and he's playing music, I'm out there saying, who requested this? You got to sing this. And they'll sing it and everybody's still having a good time. So yeah.
So even if you don't know, I mean, you must know the words to like just about everything.
I got a lot of songs. And I do get a lot of requests and I do know them and I make them one big sing along. Big sing along. We learned The Journey and we learned a few. Yeah. And I'm learning levitating for the kids and I'm
learning to levitate.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Yeah. That's a new song out. So I got it hanging up. My words are hanging on my wall. Once I remember it, I'm going to sing it at the pool. That's
interesting that you said, like, you look into the crowd and you really, like, that personal connection is important to you. Because, I mean, I can only compare it to, like, I guess, wedding DJs. Like, they come, they know what they're going to do. It's like, it's just, like, one size fits all. They kind of don't really care who's there. They don't notice who's around or what people like. They're just like, this is what I do.
My show is totally different every time because it's based around the guest, and you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I get somebody and they like, and they just take over, and I let them roll with it. You never know what's going to happen. And I've always been a people person. Every time I worked at stores, I was doing cashiering. I won a $500 stereo for being the friendliest cashier at Store 24 in Boston. They had a chain of 30-something stores. I won. The guests came in. I call them guests. The people came in and they had a little thing and they voted for me.
Wow.
I always had coffee and everything. I've always had a job where I like people.
You were like client
facing.
facing.
And we talk. I have a fresh pot of coffee and see you later. And they voted for me and I won out of all the stores, a $500 stereo. That was years ago. That's when I was young. Yeah. And I was manager of Store 24. I worked a lot of Store 24s around it. I did good. But I'm a cashier. My whole point. Mm-hmm. Stop and shop. And they had the old machine, not the beep. I was like this, and I was fast. I remember that.
Multi-talented.
So if I do nails.
Ooh, yeah. Did you paint these? These are like,
nope.
You painted these?
I do them myself. Yeah.
I thought for sure these were like the press on or like the,
I used to do kids' nails here.
Wow. That's really impressive. I used to put
the nails on and I painted them for them and have them walking around like this. Because I said, if you mess them up, I'm not going to do them again. Then I started doing adult nails.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I had to stop because it was competing with the Villa Roma salon. So I stopped doing adult nails. But then I stopped doing kids' nails because the line got so long. One lady wanted to help me. And she said, I want Katrina to do it. You know how it is. Mm-hmm. They want me to do it. And they wait in line for to get their hair done and stuff. They were waiting in line for me to do their nails. And I would do them like after the pool or, doing them on my breaks. And it just got too much for me. I hate leaving them, sad. I have my nails in my room, but sometimes I might do somebody special,
That's nice.
Yeah, if they ask me. Will you do my nails? I'm like, okay. Well, let's meet up here and I did a little girl's nails up in the mezzanine last year on outside. I said, meet me up there and I'll do them. I did them outside. I gave her the rainbow.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
Then, see, I kind of do it like that because I don't want to get a line and I hate disappointing. I don't know why that is.
You want to make everybody happy. Yeah.
Even working co-check, it's like when they get drunk, like you said, when they get drunk, it's like my husband has the same thing. When you throw them out nice. So they'll come back because we got them drunk. It's like, and they say things, they come back and apologize to my husband. That's how he tries to teach his boys to do that. But they want to be brawlers and stuff. Yeah. And so, but he's got a good clientele now. They dress with red ties. Ooh, it's a very fancy club.
That sounds fancy.
The Royale in Boston. You should try it. It's real nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
So how do you? I mean, you just seem naturally so full of joy, so full of light. Like nobody would, I think, ever guess that you've been through some tough times.
I think that's part of why I care deeply, and when I see kids so happy. Sometimes, when I don't really want to say that, but sometimes when they say it's their birthday and they're 7, I do Nicky Pops in my head, and I just pray for them.
Yeah. You're like, God, there's so many 7-year-olds, like there's so many kids.
I don't let it make me sad. I just pray and I get to know them. I just get to know them and I pray for them. That's all.
Yeah,
because you never know what's going to happen.
And I think it's good too, because had you just avoided your pain and squirreled yourself away, it's like it would be every time you see a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's
and it
good
was like
that
you are. It was like that for a while.
Yeah,
it was like that for a while. I teared up. I think that's why I'm so more. Look at it. I get like this when I start getting.
I know.
This stops me from crying. But anyway,
crying. We got a super chat. We got a question. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Which Villa Roma lobby and main building setup was best? I missed the old lobby pre-fire. The 80s one with the lower lobby was fun too. Okay, I don't know anything about this.
You're talking about the whole building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. The ramp went down. Hurricane Katrina came in when I was
That was
singing.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. I found out I had high blood pressure in that room.
Oh.
I was doing electric slide and I passed out. I woke up in the hospital. I got high blood pressure.
So you really did
I did
the
a lot of stuff
slide.
here. Yeah. Yeah, I passed out a few times at the pool. I woke up in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, jumping around. When I was back in the day, I've been good lately.
That's good. Yeah, you said you don't really drink. I think that's
I don't drink anymore, so I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. The lady bought me a virgin something the other day, and I said, make it extra frozen.
extra virgin, extra frozen.
Virgin, extra frozen. So I drank that at the pool.
Nice.
I love my job.
Oh, you're so good at it.
My job.
Do you remember like the old building or what setup you liked the best?
I remember the old building. I love the old building. I remember the old building. I like the old Marty's. I like the old
Where
Marty's.
Was that?
It was okay when you walk into the building where the ice cream parlor is.
Okay,
that's where old Marty's was.
Oh, okay. So it's like it was right.
The ice cream parlor, yeah. Where the ice cream parlor is, and it was big. It had a window. Kids would look at me through the window, and they would ask if they'd come in. We had happy hour chicken wings. And,
wow.
Oh man, I played every happy hour. And it was great. It was great. We had chicken wings and stuff like that. People would come in and have their drinks. The kids were allowed for happy hour. And, it's good. When they stopped that, that's how I got the kids to come into Marty's now.
Okay.
They could come in on before the show, but they got to be out of there, by 10 o'clock. But,
and I remember I saw pictures of the old stairs. It was like the stairs came down the front from the second floor, because now it's like they kind of do they crisscross or no, they go up in the middle.
Yeah, up in the middle. Yeah. The dining room is big. Everything's there's a whole new building.
Yeah. Oh wow, Frank is all over this chat. Yeah, people went from the outdoor pool to bingo, then to happy hour. Wow, that sounds like a whole
that's what
day.
It was. I sang all the time. See, they remember.
It should be. Yeah, that sounds fun. It was like literally like an all day long thing.
Yeah, man. And I never got tired. It was great. It was great. And then when I go to sleep, I slept.
Right, you're knocked out.
I was ready. to go the next day. I've never, even if I'm tired, I perk up when I hit the pool.
Aw. I know. Some days it's like you go to the pool, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna, and then you're like all the way in.
Andy says I get into the zone, and I just go, I do my job. And if I'm hurting, I don't feel any pain while I'm working. Mm-hmm. It's like afterwards, I might feel, a little ache or two, since I'm getting older. But yeah.
Have you ever tried to work through like a laryngitis? Have you ever lost your voice? Many you're like, times, I still have to go.
Many times when I was younger. But now I had, this is when I was younger, and I've been using Luden's Honey Licorice cough drops because they were recommended to me by eye, ear, mask, and throat. I had nodules. They said I had nodules, and they told me to stop singing for 2 weeks. Stop talking for 2 weeks and singing.
How did you do that?
I had a pad and a pencil. They went away. So then I told him what happens to me when I sing. Lemon is bad for you.
Lemon,
it clears you up for a moment. Chloroseptic, it helps for a moment, but it makes it worse because you're singing on. He told me eat Luden's honey licorice. This is from Mass General. Eat honey licorice cough drops. I got some in the back, and they got hard to find. Every time I find them, I buy up the whole case, and you just keep one in your mouth. They keep me moist. Sometimes over moist. Sometimes I don't need them, and I haven't been hoarse since.
Wow.
Not unless I get a cold, and I haven't had a cold in a long time. Thank you. And Villa Roma, I got my shots for y'all. I got 2 shots, and they hurt. I don't do needles, so you know I love you.
Any horror stories of other entertainers at Villa Roma that maybe couldn't cut it? Ooh, that's a good question. Do you remember anybody?
I don't talk bad about people. No, I'm telling you. No, let me tell you what it is. Even if they're not doing good, I still say you could do better. I still, because they got hired for a reason. And right. I said, just change your material. But I don't put them down. Never put them down. Somebody walked down on entertainer one time, and I stayed there. And I said, I know why they walked down. And I just told him, and he took it nice.
I just give a little
advice. This was a comedian, Yeah. And then he was like, well, I think my stuff was too harsh for them, or and some people are a little very harsh with the swearing and stuff, and it wasn't for kids, but everybody was walking out, and I said, you had me laughing a couple of times, but you know what you did wrong.
Oh yeah, I know.
I put it back on them. But I really don't talk bad.
People.
And then when they ask me, I'm honest. I'm like, like when I was a judge, she sang beautifully, but you need work on your voice, and you sounded really good. I could hear she was very soft. If they're very soft, I say, I see you very shy. You're very nervous. I see you shaking. Things like that I pointed out. And I said, you know what? You need to get some confidence. Just a little confidence, and that's all I did. So they call me, what's her name? Who's the nice one in America guy?
Oh,
I can't think of her name.
Sharon Osbourne? No.
Anyway, I was her, and my man next to me was always Simon.
You were the nice one. I think I'm gonna judge the talent contest. I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow, but they won't let you do feedback. Like you can't.
Yeah, they don't get a mic anymore.
You can't give any feedback. I guess because somebody ruined it. I forget who they said it was. Somebody's
probably
Sal's son or somebody. I forget who that even is.
One guy was so harsh. I'm not naming names, but he he made her cry. She came to me. And I said, you were fine. I said, you just need to work. Never put them down like harsh. You don't have to be a Simon. Yeah,
I mean, it's not TV, right? Yeah. It's just family.
It's like family.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? We even had a little argument at the table, during the show a few times. But it's like these are people that are getting up there and showing us like the kid's idol. That's why I give them all prizes, because just getting up there singing their favorite song is a treat, And then I let secret judges, because if they knew who the judges was, this is what problem I had. They would say, "How come you didn't vote for my kid? How come?" So I have secret judges, and they pick like maybe 4 winners, and I give them an extra prize, which is not what's in my bag. It's something on the side.
Ooh.
So they're gonna be happy for that tomorrow. That's tomorrow, 2:00.
Exciting.
Yeah. You're going to be there for it,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I'll be there. Do you ever feel like sometimes like a babysitter?
No, I love it. I think I could be a counselor. I could be a school teacher. I love kids. I love what they have to say. And if you know how to talk to kids, I'm telling you, one lady said, "Is my daughter bothering you?" I said, "No." I said, "She's all over you." I said, "Let her stay here. She's helping me, Yeah. And I love when they follow me. And I love that.
They're so cute. And you'll be like, all right, kids, do a swimming contest. Yeah. Get over there. Let's race each other.
The swimming contest. And then I give them prizes for that. I got to make up stuff to give prizes for.
Yeah.
I got to bring the hula hoop back. Somebody asked me about the hula hoop. I got to bring that back.
But it's great. Like they're so easy. You just throw stuff. All right, go get the stuff.
Man, they are too nice. And then I dry your hands off. No drippies. And I got a big bag of candy. I buy my own stuff from Walmart. I went down to Walmart and the dollar store. I got a lot of candy. I got so much candy in my room, so I put some in my bag. So they be in there digging. I got the good stuff. Yeah. Takes them forever to pick out their 5 pieces. I'm like, come on, we got a line.
You don't get all day.
But that means I did good if I got that good a selection.
It's so fun.
That makes me feel good.
It's so fun to work with kids. Like probably the most rewarding job I ever had was when I was a diving coach. Like the kids were from like 8 to 17, and I just like loved it. Like I feel like I developed a lot of like whatever team spirit. I'd spray their heads with like whatever color the team was before we go into a meet or something. But yeah, it's nice to kind of like watch them like grow, over the summer, really year to year.
It really is. Yes. You don't know, some of these kids, they grew up. One little girl, she grew up so good, and she got a band. Her name is Christina. She's got a band now. So she came here and she sang with me, and she's like a mini me.
Oh,
I'm serious, but in her own way. Mm-hmm. She's in the crowd and she's singing. I was so proud of her. I was like, I love her. She's still singing. I'm so happy.
Oh, that's so great. Happy. Yeah. Do you keep in touch with a lot of folks? Do they are you on social media? Can people?
I'm on Facebook, but I don't follow Facebook like I should. People are telling me, a lot of things are being on there now. I do post once in a while that, like I posted, I'm coming back to Villa. I'll see all of you. Can't wait to see you. But keeping up with it, I'm not a big on. I'll go on Messenger. I'll go on Messenger and answer a few people. But as soon as I answer somebody or friend them, I'm like swamped with people, and all I can do is look sometimes because I can't type fast. I'm like, I can just look, and I'm proud that look at this, look at the baby, look at this. Show my husband, look at they really like me,
love you.
But I can't answer everybody. I try.
It's exhausting.
It's so many people.
It's too much. You should have somebody running your social
media. I am reading
I
should, huh?
Yeah.
I am busy. Maybe I should start hiring people.
Yeah, I am busy.
That's good. I didn't think about that.
What would you like to see in the future for Villa Roma? What would you like to see happen?
I wish somebody really rich would come along and that thought like me. If I had money, I would buy this place. I would fix it up. I would get all new stuff. Nobody would be unhappy. The employees, I would pay them ample enough so that, and if you're being rude to a guest, you're out of here. I'm not going to allow that. I would fix up a certain place. They just fixed up the pool and everything, it's just I would fix up everything.
Everything could use a little bit of
everything
an update.
Could use a little oomph, and it's all new.
Mm-hmm.
So when new stuff needs an oomph, there's a problem. So, every time I meet somebody friendly, I say, "You belong here. I'm glad you're here because you made my day." I love people that are friendly. When I go get waited on. One lady was mean. One lady was mean to me in the store one time. I wasn't going to say anything. There was 3 people in front of me.
Was that around here?
No, I was shopping. Not around here. I was shopping, and so when I got up to her, and all I said to her, "You need a desk job, sweetheart." I said, "Cause you don't know how to talk to these people." She was making people mad, and she just looked at me and rang my stuff up. And I'm like, "Thank you." When you're spending your money and you having a good time, you're supposed to. I've always been about the guests. The guests are always right, no matter how wrong they are.
You're really special because I've had so many different jobs. Yeah, you just have to kind of put aside your own stuff.
And some of them do get on your nerves, but you gotta. It's like I don't argue. I try not to argue with anybody. I'll walk away before I argue with you. People know that. If I'm not getting the reception or I feel something happening with that person, I'll walk away and say, "You have a good day. It was nice talking to you."
Wow. Okay. So you just
I can feel. Right? I just don't engage in that. Why I want to go there? That's their problem. That makes it my problem when I get involved. I want happy people. You're on vacation.
Exactly. Because sometimes you can tell right away with somebody okay, they're dealing with something.
And I'm nice about that. And I know that. I said, "I see you dealing with that right now. I'll talk to you later." I respect all of that. I hate when I walk up on people and scare them. I don't be trying to.
Are you scaring people a lot?
Oh, because I'm in the pool and I walk up on you and I've scared quite a few people. Oh, she's right behind me, huh? But I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
You're so sweet. You're
I'd like to be treated the way I treat people.
Yeah.
I think I'm a nice person.
You're a very nice person.
I think so.
I would love to see updates too. I think they could take the whole pool. I think they could put up new cabanas. I think they could do bottle service. They could make so much money.
What's with the tent with the hole in the middle? When it rains, you get wet.
The green tents need to go at the pool. Yeah, they need to take all that. Put up nice new white or light colored cabanas, and people wouldn't have to come out at early in the morning. They could just rent them out online or whatever. They could have furniture in there,
happy
places, stuff.
Like I'm on vacation stuff.
Place to charge your phone. Not like it has to be Vegas. It doesn't have to be Vegas, but it could be a lot nicer.
If somebody rich bought this place, I'm sure they would. Oh, it's got the makings of being great again.
It could be so good.
Because it was so Marty. I miss Marty. I haven't seen him this year. I hope he's okay. But he took pride. One time we had the pool flood with mud. Marty was out there shoveling the mud out of the pool.
Marty from Marty's Lounge? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know there was a Marty.
He is the owner here.
Oh, that makes sense.
And he's getting older and stuff, and I miss him. I see him every year. I saw him on this golf cart last year. I haven't seen him this year, so I hope he's doing okay. But anyway, I watched him shovel mud out of the pool. Andy, and then Andy said something to him, and he said, these are my guests. These are my guests. And he was shoveling. Marty loved this place. That's great. And
then you get along with Doc Holiday.
We need another Marty. Me and Doc, we get along great. Thank you for asking.
I see him zipping around on the his Segway there.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I was like, I just don't want him to bust his ass.
He's staying young too. We talk. We're staying young. I haven't really talked to him because he's busy like I am. Mm-hmm. I try not to step on his toes with games because he has games. I try to figure out when he's doing things. I don't want to be doing the same thing and we clash because then they want to come to mine and want to come to him. So we try to do that, and it's been working out pretty good. So
good.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
Yeah. Frank and Teresa, I had a little trouble with them one time, and because she said I did some game, and she said I stole it. That's my game, and she came at me the wrong way, and I just walked away. And I said, listen, I didn't mean to do your game. I didn't know it was your game.
Yeah,
but she was accusing me of taking her game, and I'm like, oh God. So I had that kind of confrontation with them. I was like, no, I was just trying to make the kids happy. I didn't know you did that. I won't do it anymore. But then they don't hear that because they're yelling at you.
That's annoying.
It really is.
People probably liked yours better.
Yeah. I don't know. I just heard what you said.
Yeah, maybe they do. Katrina. Yeah, I guess you mentioned, I was gonna say, where can people find you and follow you on social media? You have your Facebook, but you're not super about the social media. People can find you here at Villa Roma.
Yeah, and on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. But let me know who you are. Don't
be a creep.
Don't just,
No dick pics.
The little one wants to go out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. We got some
the dogs
pets
are here.
I know Pet. She's scratching at the door. She's, I got to go now. Open the door.
She's like, something's going to happen.
Yeah, if you don't open this door, it's going to be a mistake. I don't want to be yelled at. I even feel for dogs and pets.
I love dogs. I love them so much.
They can't talk for themselves.
I feel bad when we're out during the day. They just hear watching Murder, She Wrote or whatever. Katrina, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It was so nice to chat with you.
Time just got away. What time?
It flew an hour. Just like that.
Guys. I don't even know. And I'm not normally this dark. That's the sun
it's
today.
It's just the light. Yeah.
No, that's the sun. I got a little dark today.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you. By the time week 30 comes around, it's like they never see my light skin color.
Bye,
guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love you.